Hello everybody, it's Kate Plays back with another video. Today we are building for two zoos at the same time, or managing two zoos at the same time. For last week's community challenge, or the week before, that was for the endangered animals. I worked on two zoos in my franchise at the same time to get as many animals as possible. So we are working on both Animal Haven zoos today. So in this first zoo, you're going to see me adding in an enclosure for the African penguins that I'm going to bring over from Animal Haven 1 right into the zoo. And keep in mind as we go through this, I'm building these for speed and function at first. So as we go through establishing this zoo, so Animal Haven 2 will be for endangered species only still, even as we move on. We will make it better. You'll see me using the terrain stamp tool here to stamp in a slope, and I'm going to actually take out the edges while leaving the top of the terrain. The reason being for this is because I saw a tip by Delay Designer where if you bring the water level to the turf or the terrain on all sides, it will stay very clear. Even if you don't change that crystal clear water coloration type. So we're trying out that technique here, and again, function rather than beauty at first. So here I added some of these aquatic rocks, which I'm going to go back in and finish out the bottom of this to make it look more natural, but I don't do it in this video. Again, just trying to get the penguins in and breeding as we know they do. So anybody else have a penguin explosion throughout this challenge? Because my penguins in Animal Haven 1, as we will see in just a moment, completely exploded. So I'm building out the edges of this habitat now. I do end up taking back the wall a little bit on the sides to create more viewing area for the guests. So we'll see that in a moment here as well. My plan is to make this kind of almost a tunnel-like deal so that the sun doesn't shine into this window as we go through, and you'll see in a moment. So putting a rock facade on this so that it looks a little bit more aesthetically pleasing to our guests. And we'll get some water in here soon and get some penguins over here from the other zoo. So I'm new to the game and have been obsessed with it, and the past two challenges I've seen we've completed. I made a Reddit post about it and everybody said it didn't used to be like that, so let me know if you played for a while. What's your experience with the community challenges? Is it newer that we're starting to finish them all? Is the game getting a buzz again? Lots of new players? Let me know what your thoughts are. I really want to participate in the next challenge that's starting on Monday, but I also really want to work on my sandbox zoo, so I'm torn. Maybe every other challenge I'll be a part of it. Let me know if you have a tactic for when you participate, or if you always participate. So we're adding in this rock facade still. We're going to work on this for a little bit longer, just to get it a little bit visually pleasing at first. Again, a lot of work to be done in the end. So we add in the barrier here, and this is what allows us to bring the water up to that level. So we put it against each side and pull it up into the terrain. And now when I add in the water and you go through here, you see there's a little glare. So that's why I'd like to make it like a covered area, add a covered area to that to prevent the glare. And now we add in a little barrier here. I plan to make this something a lot more special in the future. So keep in mind, again, form, function first, for the purpose of the challenge here. In my sandbox zoo, I take a lot more time. I plan on doing a new episode on Guadalajara Zoo soon because I am actually going to redo the reptile center I did, so go check out one of those videos to see it now, and we'll see our progress in the next video. I'm doing a method where I take the blueprints, see our friendly penguin there pooped in our pond, and make them into my own by taking them apart, so we'll see how that goes. Here we hop into my Animal Haven 1. Here's where the penguin explosion really happened. We're going to start to get moving. Look at all those penguins. I cut out some of the management here, but man, we just start getting penguins all the time. I'm gonna end up putting another female and just try to prevent inbreeding so that we can get some good ones. And you'll just see how many penguins we've got here. We're getting into a couple days before the challenge is over here, and you'll see I'll film all the way up until when we're minutes away. So here I am at the explosion of penguins. Anybody else have this happen? Why is my zoo lagging? Goes over to your penguin exhibit. Oh, you've got 50,000 penguins. Oh, look at my water walking penguin. I forgot about him. He's cool. All right, so now we're gonna bring over some of these penguins, right? We got them in our other exhibit. Now these guys are starting to pop off and breed. And we're gonna make this, so technically it says there's escapable area for these penguins. They can't really jump off this cliff area that I got here, so it's not really escapable. It hasn't been a big deal, but here we're gonna make it. I plan to make this whole thing kind of a rock encasement and then give it a little tunnel for the African penguin viewing area. So again, using a rock to kind of block that gap, make it a little more aesthetically pleasing. Now my penguins in this zoo and the other zoo are just breeding like crazy as we get up to the end of this challenge here. There's them swimming. I'm gonna make that all rocky and look a lot better. So as we move through this zoo, we'll see it become a lot more put together and not look so thrown together like it is here. I do make a little rock shelter here. I do know that it's kind of floating. I haven't put a rock support in there yet. That will come with time. Do any of y'all build like this for a challenge? Just get something down to get your animals breeding. I love seeing everybody's methods. So here I noticed as we were dealing with our animal population in Animal Haven 2 that my red pandas were stressed. There was really no hiding area for them, so throw in some foliage and some walls. Oh, more rewards. I was really raking in the rewards in the last few bits of this challenge, which was nice. So we'll have to add some guest curbs to keep them from standing in this bush, I think. But this will keep my pandas from being stressed. Now we have a lot of people starting to file in, so we add some more pathing to kind of facilitate people walking around. And yeah, we have just a few more minutes left. We're gonna hop back over to the other zoo. And man, we've got 10 minutes left, and the population of penguins here is insane. They're just kind of glitching everywhere, standing on water, swimming in place. Just put it on fast mode so I can breed as many as possible. Put on a little light. I love the camera light when building and doing things in the dark here. It's nice. Look at them all running around. I think I slow it down here in just a minute so that they're not. Look at that little one. There we go, yeah. Nice view. My penguin horde. Here on the last minute, I think I'm at 63 right here, but I ended up 69. I ended up with 73 penguins in 1 minute from there, so I had 4 penguins. And here we jump into my live stream the next day. So the aspect ratio is just a little bit off, but we're gonna jump in to my Animal Haven and see what did we get from this challenge. My first ever participating. So I ended up getting 3 animals, and they're all gold. It was so awesome. So I got a Nyala with 83% stats, all green, which was really awesome. It's a white one, so with pale gray fur, so it's awesome. I can't wait to put this in my zoo. I don't have any of these animals yet, so this was a haul. And then I got a snow leopard as well, all gold with 83 stats as well. Can't wait to put this one down somewhere. And ended with a common ostrich. And this stats are even higher, some 100. So all in all, I think I ended up with quite a haul. I had so much fun participating in the challenge. And I appreciate you guys for joining me. I hope you all happy zookeeping and fun in your next challenge if you participate. And I will see you all next time.